Busy times here at McClean as Henry De Bromhead and his team gear up for the Christmas festivals. Bob Olinger, hero of the Stairs Hurdle at Cheltenham in March, is on track, as are promising young novice chasers July Flower and the Big Westerner. Henry, thanks so much for having us down to Knockeen on this fine morning. How pleased are you with how the season is going so far?
Yeah, look, we've had a really good start to the season. Like Envoy winning at Down Royal was incredible, and we could do nothing wrong there for about 6 weeks. It was brilliant. It's been good since. Plenty running well, and just getting tougher and a bit more competitive. But plenty of nice horses there, and looking forward to Christmas.
Yeah, I think you had more winners in October than you had in any other month in Ireland since you started training.
Yeah. And
then of course there was Envoy winning at Down. It was a big day, and I think the crowd seemed to really appreciate him that day, didn't they?
Oh, very much so. Sure, it's an amazing performance by him. He's some horse, like, to do what he's done over the years and to keep going back there, and he's an incredible horse, and it was lovely to see the reception he got.
Like, he was the first 11-year-old to win the race, and that was his 10th Grade 1 win. Like, he's just been, like, his longevity is alarming, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing. I suppose it's so hard to get those good horses. You know, when you do get them, you want to try and maintain them and keep them going for as long as you can, and have them still enjoying it and whatever. And it's great to see he's got a real appetite for it.
But that seems to be a theme here. I remember Sizing Europe, obviously. Manila Indo was third in the Grand National at 11.
Yeah.
Even Bob Olinger winning the Stairs Hurdle at 10-year-old. Like,
yeah.
Is there something in that? Like, what is it about that?
It's just trying to nurture them along as young horses and give them. Like I say, it's so hard to get your hands on those real good horses. So when we get them, we try to maintain them for as long as we can and try and keep them enjoying it. So thankfully it works well.
Bob Olinger, of course, was really impressive in winning the Stairs Hurdle at Cheltenham in March. It looked like he got a really big kick out of that.
Yeah, that was a brilliant day. Like, he's such a class horse. We've always known how good he was, and I suppose we lost him there for a little bit there for a year and a half or so. But it's brilliant to have him back, and yeah, he's a real legend around here, and he's adored in this place. Yeah. And
of course, Rachel Blackmore was on that day. Big change this year. No Rachel. How's that kind of panning out?
Yeah, it's been good. Darragh's obviously grabbed his opportunity with both hands, and he's riding brilliantly and doing really well. Obviously, we miss Rachel. She was such a big part of the team, but lovely to see her go out at the top of her game on her terms. You couldn't have asked for more, to be honest, and brilliant to see her. We were up there for her award the other day. Brilliant to see her get it, and yeah, look, hopefully it's only the beginning for her.
You've got obviously the established horses, the older horses, but you also have a slew of young horses coming through. And is that something that you're obviously conscious of always building for the future?
Oh yeah, you have to. I mean, if you just have to have horses coming in all the time, and we probably, compared to some of the other yards, we wouldn't have so many coming in, but still plenty. Everyone knows you'd have to have them coming along, definitely, because you're hoping to find the next star amongst them.
So if we can talk about maybe some of those young horses. First of all, July Flower, she's been really impressive in her 2 wins over fences so far this season. Good hurdler, but it looks like she's going to be an even better chaser. Yeah,
she's really taken to it. She was electric in Limerick, I thought, and very good in Cheltenham. We're looking forward to the Grade 1 chase on Stephen's Day at Leopardstown. Yeah, she's in good form, and that's where we're aiming for.
And is she kind of versatile, do you think, between 2 miles and 2.5 miles, or is 2 miles more her trip now over fences, do you think?
Yeah, it's funny, I was always going 2.5 to 3 with her, but last year over hurdles, because she was third in the French champion hurdle. But she's a very adaptable mare, and she was so good in Limerick. I wonder, we said we'd try her back over 2, and she seemed to really enjoy it in Cheltenham over a sharp 2, obviously, course and distance at the Arkle, but it was great to see it. So yeah, I think this is a natural progression for her to Leopardstown at Christmas, and then we'll see how that goes and see where we go from there.
Mr. Pessimistic, he was good at Listowel in the bumper, then was good as well in winning his maiden hurdle. He's on track for the Grade 1 hurdle, novices hurdle over Christmas.
Yeah, he's a lovely 4-year-old, still a young horse obviously, but he's done little wrong, and his form is rock solid. The horse he beat in Listowel won the bumper at Cheltenham, and then the horse he beat in his maiden hurdle was very impressive in Cork afterwards. He's a horse we like a lot. Obviously, we're just trying to not rush into things, but funny, the options the options are so few. We said we'll give him a go, so we backed off him after Cork and freshened him up, and he seems really well. So yeah, looking forward to seeing him at Leopardstown at Christmas.
The Big Western, obviously, she's a really high-class thing. That was her last season and started off well on over fences against Jimmy Desai.
Frustrating. When you go with with a Grade 1 mare and you get beaten in your beginners. I thought she did everything right. Jumped brilliant, ran really well. Just probably beaten by a better horse on the day. I'd imagine she'll go to Limerick at Christmas. She loves a bit of soft ground, so I would have said we're probably leaning towards the Mare's Chase, but she's also in the Grade 1 as well, so we'll see in the Faheen.
And Bob Olinger, we haven't seen him this season so far. Is he well and on track for Christmas?
Yeah, he's in great form. Yeah, we decided not to not run him too often this year. He's getting a bit older, and he's in really good form. And I would say we're aiming for the 3 mile hurdle at Leopardstown. Yeah.
And he's well, and it's obviously a starting point for him into the season, but is he as good as he was at the end of last season?
Yeah, no, he seems really well. He worked well the other day, and look, he came back in a bit later, but he worked really well the other day, and he seems in great form. Obviously, probably Cheltenham, you would say, is his track. He's unbeaten there. Leopardstown, I'm not sure, I'm trying to think, has he won there? He ran well there last year, but you'd have to say Cheltenham is the track he seems to love and really come alive. But we'll be given a good go at Christmas.
Yeah, good. And you've got a few options in the Savills Chase. Monty Star, Heartwood is in there as well.
Yeah, I'd say Monty Star will go. He ran okay in the Hennessy, or what was the Hennessy at Newbury. Got a bit tired, but he ran okay, and I'd say he could potentially go there, yeah.
And lots of entries, lots of options in the big Paddy Power handicap chase. Waterford Whispers among them.
Yeah, Waterford Whispers, Mossy Fen Park, Nara, Native Speaker, off the top of my head, they could all go there. Waterford Whispers was a bit disappointing at Punchestown, but hopefully he seems good again now. And Mossy Fen won well at Listowel and probably dropped back a little. We went back to 2.5 around Cork. It was probably all a bit sharp for him, but still ran well. And look, they're both off nice marks, so hopefully they can run well. Nara's off, she's a nice mare as well. And Native Speaker, if he snuck in at the bottom, possibly.
Yeah, good. And Henry, generally on Christmas, is it a time that you can enjoy? Is it like I know there's a lot of pressure, you've got a lot of runners, but do you enjoy the racing and that being involved in that high class racing at that level? Absolutely,
I enjoy it more when we win, but yeah, definitely, yeah. No, look, it's great. It's Leopardstown, all those festival meetings, Limerick, even and Tramore on New Year's Day. They're great days. They're fun days. It's everyone coming together, and it's festive and friends and family. So yeah, it's a really good day out. And yeah, like I say, it's more enjoyable when they're winning, but so thankfully we manage to do that most years, so we'll see. But we've plenty of runners, and it's when everyone likes to have a runner and to aim for.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.